our theme for 2022. Let us fast forward the success. Let us not sit and be happy that 2021 was our best year. Let's take it a notch up. Because what I know about this business is, in this business, you have to consistently keep growing. But what is the difference between gaming the plan and planning the game? I think it's very important to understand the difference so that we know why we will be successful or why we will not be so successful in 2022. Right? So if I have to share what gaming the plan is, I think it is for someone who is in a hurry to do new things, who doesn't want to take a prescribed route, and who wants the result very, very fast. Right? So whenever I go to gym, what I do is, on the first day, the trainer tells me you have to do your stretching, you have to do a bit of cardio, you go back home and come back next day, you do this for next 7 days. But the moment he turns around and I see all those equipments, I first go to the treadmill without stretching, then I try to do weights, and then I do rowing, and what is the result? Result is I get tired the next day. When I get up the next day, every bone in my body says, no, I'll not go to the gym again. Right? And then I stop going to gym, possibly permanently, or at least for a week or 10 days. That is the shortcut. But if you see anybody who's an athlete, who has built his body, he has always followed a regime. And that regime is very boring, isn't it? You have to keep doing the same thing again and again. But is there any other way to make your body? Is there any other way to be fit? No. And I think that is what is the difference between gaming the plan and planning the game. A lot of time we see, for example, there is a BOGO, right? And that is the treadmill, right? I see the BOGO and I start running fast, but next month I'm sitting on a lot of stocks. And I can't perform at the same level. There is another incentive which comes, I run very fast, I qualify, next month I have to sit down. Is this what you want to do in 2022? No. Right? Because if you want to do this, you will have real problem. And I'll tell you what the problem is. In 2022, every month you will have something or the other to boost your business. You will have an incentive every month to boost your business. That means there is no time to rest. And that also means we have to start planning our game. We have to start planning long term, right? Currently we have, what is the program which is running now? Double winter bonus, right? So maybe next month you have something interesting. So use the double builder bonus properly for the purpose it has been created. When we have the BOGO or something on my shop, use it for consumers. So when we have any program and we'll run any program during the year, it will be for two people. One, directly for your consumers. And two, something that helps you build your business. For example, the builder bonus is a program that is to build your business, right? It is not for consumers. But a BOGO, we had Sheka 5+1. So all those programs are for consumers. So when we are planning the game, during the year, when you see any promotion or any plan coming, ask yourself, is it for business building or is it for consumers? Right? So that's one example which I gave of planning the game, and that's what we'll talk about in this presentation. So when we look at what is the most important thing that drives our growth, and I think the most important thing that drives our growth is how we are including more people in our teams. how we are creating a team that will take me from level 1 to level 2 and keep me there for some time and then take me to level 3. It will not bring me back to level 1. Getting new people and keeping them in the game is very, very important. And the studies, globally studies have been done on all consumers. And it says, if you cannot keep somebody in business for 90 days, you lose them. We need to do just 3 things. We need to do just 3 things to keep people in the game for first 90 days. If we can do these 3 things, we have a consistent person. If we cannot do these things, trust me, sometime or the other, you will be gaming the plan and not planning the game. Right? You want to know what are these 3 things?
Yes.
Simple. The 3 E's. Right? Ease is also easy, right? So everything starts with an E. We need to enroll, we need to engage, and we need to enhance. इसका मतलब है कि जब भी हमें कोई ज्वाइन करता है, what is he looking for? What will a person look for when he is joining? He'll look for his first success. Right? If I join your group today and tomorrow you can show me success, I will be with you. And if you can do this for 90 days, I'll always be with you. Second thing is, people want to learn. People want to get engaged with the business. Many a times what we tell people is, you just join and I'll handle the rest. That is not engagement. We have to keep them engaged. And third thing is, we have to enhance their position in the first 90 days. If in the first 90 days, we can help them change 1 level or 2 levels, then they understand what is success. And I think no other organization has these beautiful programs which are targeted just for that. Now imagine if a person joins, what is his nearest circle which he will try to impact? His friends, his family, and can he share the My Shop link immediately on joining? If I tell my brother, I have joined this company, would you like to buy a Shaker toothpaste to encourage me? Will he say no? Will he say no? Will he buy?
Yes.
My eyes are closed. Will he buy?
Yes.
Okay. So these are the first success that we have to show them. How many of us teach My Shop to people who are joining our group? That is planning the game. Because then you are telling him, number 1, we are a different brand than others. No other organization has a free shop being offered to somebody who joins. Right? Now, let us move to the second fundamental program, that is Rapid Rewards. What does Rapid Reward do? It gives him the money the very next day. How many of us promote Rapid Rewards? Because you have to enroll, get somebody active, you get the money. Am I right?
Yes.
How many of us do that? If we start doing that, will the business grow?
Yes.
For half the people. Will we start doing this?
Yes.
Put the right focus on Rapid Rewards. It's very, very important. Third program, we are talking about engaging them. How do you engage them? You engage them by ensuring that they buy some products every month for the first 90 days. Because once they buy these products, they'll either consume or they will start learning how to retail it. If they consume, are they engaged? Because they are experiencing our products. If they start retailing and start earning money, will they remain engaged? So first 90 days are very important. So somebody who joins, try to see that he opts for the loyalty program. And the fourth thing, which I think is very, very important, if we have to keep growing consistently, that we make people move up the ranks. And Builder Bonus is an excellent program to do that. This is a program to tell the people that when you have come into it, start creating a structure. Because what happens is, we see many a times people grow to a level, but then they are stuck. They say, I have to create a new leg. So why do you need to think that you have to create a new leg when you reach presidential? Why can't you start thinking from the first day that you need to create a team that will support you when you go gold? Is that a good thing to do?
Yes.
Right? So these are the 4 foundational programs which we will keep having. So these are permanent programs, these are not incentives. But we will always, and we have always kept an eye on who is promoting these programs, who is using these programs to build the business. Because that tells us that yes, this leader is planning his game. We spend more time with them. Right? Let's see what happens next. And this is very interesting. Many a times we talk about that this business is very easy. You don't need to invest anything in this business. इसमें कुछ भी खर्चा नहीं है, बस आप आके join कर लीजिए. But don't forget, time is the biggest investment that anybody can make in any business. Because that is the only constant in this world. All of us, the richest people in the world have 24 hours. And the poorest people in the world have 24 hours. So what has made them rich? What has made them poor? What has made a person a platinum elite? What has stopped a person from growing beyond associate is decided by what we do in those 24 hours. Right? So is time important? So when you are planning your growth, जब आप अगला growth plan कर रहे हैं, समय जरूरी है? आया ना? क्या ये जरूरी है कि उस 24 घंटे में हम क्या कर रहे हैं वो हमें पता होना चाहिए? And typically we do 2 things in our business. We do transactions and we do business. I'll ask you quick questions and you have to answer very quickly without thinking. I am showing a plan to someone. Is that business building or transaction?
Business building.
Business building. I am making a new consumer. I am making a new consumer. Business building, right? आपको नया business आ रहा है. I am servicing a customer who's 6 months old by traveling 15 kilometers to his house to deliver his 50 LP. Is that a transaction?
Yes.
Right? So many a time we get confused. We say that we are spending so much time in phone life. Why is it not that I am being successful? When you get into this situation, let this slide guide you. Are you doing business or are you doing transaction? Because successful people use most of their 24 hours to do business building. And that is what support that we can provide. You see that we have automated platforms. We have online. We have My Shop. We have e-learning. We have got a tools website. Now you have that app of events. I hope all of you have downloaded, right? You can use these tools to save on transaction time and spend time in doing 3 things. Enroll, engage, which is to give skill to your people, and enhance. These are the only 3 business building activities that will help you go further in 2020. So let's be very mindful कि transaction क्या है और business building क्या है. And we will be doing some things in 2002 to enhance that. All of you love BOGO?
Yes.
पक्की बात?
Yes.
So BOGO is a program for consumers or for business building? Consumers? So I have some trick questions, right? BOGO is a program of building business through consumers, right? Which means I don't spend a lot of time, but I can shoot a mail to let all my consumers know that there is an offer and share my shop link. So the next BOGO, I don't know when we launch it. Whenever we launch the next BOGO, either in 10 days, 3 months, 10 months, it will be an online only BOGO. We will not accept orders in our offices. Thank you for the 2 claps. I mean, that means a lot. At least 2 people are happy about it. Right? But we have to learn. Right? Some learning we do happily, and some we are forced to learn. Right? So use this time to learn how to order online and how to share my shop link happily. Otherwise, next BOGO will be forced to learn. Right? And that is for our long-term benefit. Because we want to cut our time on transactions. Are you with me?
Yes.
So can I go to next slide?
Yes, sir.
Power of first circle. How many of us know what is first circle? The immediate group of consumers. Immediate group of consumers whom I have influenced personally to buy the product. You have to have a group of people who are consumers, because not everybody in this world wants to do 4-line business. But everybody in this world wants to use we need to impact. Can we have in 2022 a first circle of 10 consumers for everybody in our team?
Yes.
Can we start working on it? Can we start planning our day?
Yes.
And imagine if everybody in your team has 10 people who are consumers every month. What is the kind of points, the life points that we get? For every customer, we should have a product portfolio. So I'll give you an example. For a moment, Dr. G is not a leader, he is my consumer. I go to his house and he buys a transfer factor plus in flat 3 minutes. Should I be happy about it?
Yes, sir.
And then I come out his house and his neighbor tells me that he earns 10 lakh rupees every month. Now should I be happy about he buying a transfer factor plus? No. Right? So that is again planning the game. How well do we know our consumers, and can we create a product portfolio for them? Because this is a serious business. Imagine any FMCG company, they spend lakhs and lakhs of rupees on advertising, on other aspects, just to ensure that they identify their consumers and they create a product portfolio for them. So what are the products that we have? So these are some products, some categories. So if I have sold Transfer Factor Plus to Dr. G the first month, now can I start thinking, door opener, which is the door opener product in this case? No. He has bought the Transfer Factor Plus. So which is the door opener product? PF Plus. So what are the other things? Which are the 2 general health products which he can take is multivitamin and bioEFA technically, right? So he can use, everybody needs a multivitamin and bioEFA. Next month I go to him, can I sell him those 2 things? But I have to learn about it first. I have to create a portfolio in our mind. So the thing which I want to share here is, don't limit yourself with LP. Normally, we assign an LP to a consumer. That is not giving me long-term gains. I have to study a consumer and give him what he wants, and then see how much LP has come. And then they can grow, because every month then I'll try to increase one product. Next month I think he's not listening to me, but I'll tell him, sir, you're already buying 3 products, can I add a shaker to it? And he earns 10 lakh rupees or 15 lakh rupees. Will he say no? So has the LPs increased? But if I decide that Dr. G is a 100 LP consumer for me, Will I ever ask for Shweta? I'll be happy that I'm getting my 100 LP limitation. And that is from where the growth comes in. So selling 100 LP is transaction. But selling one Shweta is business development. So it's not that you have to look for new people to get or to develop your business. You can do that with your existing customers by taking a bigger share of their pocket. Because most of us know that we are doing this business for a long term, right? Yes. We are not doing it for 6 months, 1 year. No. Imagine who is going to be your customer 2 years, 3 years from now. All of them are young today. And you can ask your kids, you can ask your friends who are young, how many times do they visit a shop? Yes. Right? So all those people are buying things online. They are buying things through social media. They are buying things through Instagram, Facebook, and other places. But we need to make an effort. We need to be there. Right? It will take time. But what I expect immediately is, all of you have joined our page, Facebook page, right? Whenever there is a post, please make a comment. Please comment on that, because when you comment on that, everybody who's your friend gets to see that comment. And that is the best way to let the world know that Ford Life exists and this is a good way to do business. Can we go do that going ahead? Yes. Right? And leadership retreat is a great opportunity to do that. I've seen all of you taking a lot of pictures. I love the videos that you have personally shared, and so many things that are being done in this forum. Whenever it is getting posted on Facebook page, do write a comment. Yes. Not only like. Right? So let us spend 2022 in learning where the world is going. Because we have to change. If we do not change, we cannot plan our game. We'll always be gaming our plan. We'll always be gaming our plan because consumers have changed the way they buy products, but we have not changed. So why should they come to us? Right? We will change our game. So do I need to talk more about it? Because, and I think Vijay touched upon it in a very nice way. Celebration should not be defined. We should not celebrate only when somebody goes presidential. If there is a new joinee in your team, he has sold his first product. Why can't we just celebrate that by just giving him a call and just asking him, do you need any more support? How many times do we do that? First time he enrolls, first time he earns his business builder, first time he gets his rapid reward. A celebration need not have a cake. A celebration is the communication that we make with our team. That is celebration. And let us celebrate the smallest of moments that we, our family, and everybody in our team achieves. Because this is one business where mind comes after heart. You agree with me? Yes. So in all of the businesses, people do business planning, project report, when will we set up the plan. But in our business, what attracts is how close we are with our people. So let us not forget to celebrate even the smallest of success that a team member makes. And if we can do that in 2022, I am sure this is going to be a great year for all of us. Right? So I hope you have taken a note of all these things, because this is the plan that our team has made for 2022. And we know that it will be a bigger year than 2021. And I'll be happy when we celebrate that success. All of us are in this room, but we don't have any chairs in this room. We only have the sofa sets. Are you with me? Yes. Okay, so next meeting we'll only have sofa sets because everybody sitting here has the potential to get to a bronze level within this year. Let's go ahead and do it. Because doing things is extremely, extremely important. So I want to close with a quote from CEO of Southwest Airlines. He says, we have a strategic plan. All of us make that plan. But our plan is to get moving. So all of us have a lot of knowledge. But is that knowledge transferring into my success and success of my team is more important. And from this dais, I tell you that the Ford Life corporate team has a plan. And that plan is to keep on doing things.